So what's going on, guys? It's Captain America. Hope you guys are well, and thank you for coming onto the channel. So, making some progress with these videos, and again, starting with the match stats for this game. So I got overall a 7.0 rating. 4 possessions won and 0 lost. So again, a very dominating defensive performance. And then 3 tackles, overall 33 accuracy of those. So overall, generally it was a very good game. We did win 2-1. I gave away a penalty. You'll see how stupid it was. Like, I don't think it was my fault. And just let me know down in the comments as well if you think the penalty that I conceded was a penalty or not. Like, that should have been an easy, let's say, tackle of the ball for it to go to a corner or whatever it was. But for some reason, I tackled the player in a weird stretching way. So just check it out. So the way that sorry, the bloody rap there. So the way that the game went. So it was 1-1 at half time. Again, the penalty that I conceded was in the first half. Mitch in our team, one of our key strikers, he did score the goal to equalise it. And then we scored a peach of a goal, like really, really beautiful second goal. It was a good team play. It was just like a lobbing. We lobbed 3 times before we went to the player, or 2 times. I can't remember now. I think it was 2. But it was a really good goal, and we won by 2-1. So we're really close to another Division 1 title. We're now 2 games remaining with 2 points left. So we should get it in the bag. But the next video that I will upload tomorrow, you'll see how dumb the goal that we conceded with 10 men and we were against 11. How we conceded to lose the match and to lose Division 1. You'll see how stupid it was tomorrow. So I am a bit vexed because it was just so ridiculous. But I'll catch up more about that tomorrow. So just check that out. That will be a hilarious but a sad loss for, was it the Division 1 trophy. So yeah, so with this game as well, I've let's say my rating has increased from like 85 to now 86, and I feel that it feels my player just feels a bit more slower. So when I was an 85 rated defender, I was getting the balls, my positioning, my movement just felt right. Now with these perks and enhancements that are now added onto the player, and again I will do another video to showcase what my stats and my perks are, so just keep an eye on that. But about my player, so he's now an 86 rated defender, a centre back, okay? And it just feels as if like his movement, like let's say if he wants to transition from one side to the other, is much more slower than when he was an 85 rated defender. And he just feels more clumsier. His passing's not as, let's say, accurate as an 86. And I'm doing the same stuff that I would as an 85 rated defender. So I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's an EA thing, but I know that I'm playing as normal as I should. But for me at the moment, the 86 rated defender doesn't feel okay, like for what I'm used to as an 85. But maybe it's just me needed to get used to it. Maybe it's just one of those. So let's see how it goes in the next video uploads and how I transition into that 86 rated defender. And then I just need, I think, like 61k points in order for me to level up to the next I think it's 21 now I'm going to be for level in this game. So no, let's see how it goes. But yeah, it's a great game. Just check it out, guys. And in this video today, what we're going to be talking about is the final games of the season. By the time that this video is uploaded, I'm going to be watching the Liverpool game. So this video is going to be uploaded by like around 5:30 p.m. UK time. So it's going to be more of my prediction of what I feel will be the ending of the UK Premier League, let's say, table, who's going to be winning the league, who's going to be in the Champions League position, as well as for Europa, and then who's going to be relegated. And in my previous video as well, I did say that this is, from what I was reading, was the only season that we've had where there's teams battling for each of those positions. The league win, you've got the Champions League, you've got the Europa, as well as the relegation battle. So it's going to be really, really cool, man. I really cannot wait. So I'm going to be watching the game while this video will be rendering and uploading for 5:30. So just yeah, hope you guys enjoy it. But going on with like my prediction then on who I feel will be the winners of all of those 4 sections that I've just mentioned. So the first one being the league leaders or the league winners. There's a fierce battle with Man City and Liverpool. It's been going to the actual wire for quite a while now. There was one point where Liverpool were above City, but again, City had a game in hand. So now there's just a 1 point difference. And City are playing at home against Aston Villa. You know, a very tough game for Villa, especially with City being so strong at home, man. They score so many goals, and they rarely, let's say, concede. So for Stevie G, for Coutinho, you know, I do hope that, you know, the boys do something. But I don't think anything's going to happen. I think it was always going to be City's to lose the league, you know, especially with January. They've, you know, lost a lot of points, and Liverpool have capitalised, and they were quite far ahead, like 12 plus points from what I remember when it was January. I know they did have some games as well to play, so I think it was like 1 or 2 games that they still had left, so that would have been like 10 points deficit that they would have like tried to capitalise. But, you know, overall, you know, Liverpool have done much better this half of the season from like January onwards, so I've never said that they're going to be a quadruple champion. You know, I was more than happy for them to, like, you know, get the Champions League if they can. You know, I do hope so next week. And then Carabao as well as the FA. I was surprised that they won either of the two. I think one of those would have been ideal. But yeah, we haven't won the FA in a very long time as well. So yeah, so Liverpool's doing very well. But again, I do not see them winning the league. I feel that they will beat Wolves, who they are playing at home in Anfield. So I think it's going to be around like 3-0, my prediction for Liverpool. The lineup, we do have quite a lot of injuries. Again, it's minor injuries, but I don't feel that Klopp may risk it. Let's say, for example, with like Van Dijk, you know, we saw the partnership of Konate as well as Matip in the previous game. And, you know, Konate was man of the match. So they've got a solid back line. And, you know, when we've got like Trent back now as well as Robbo. So, again, the previous game that we had, we were fortunate to win. You know, that was a tough game. But yeah, we've got Trent back on the right, and then we've got Robbo on the left. And then in the midfield position, Fabinho, again, he was out injured. He will be ready for like the Champions League, as what he said. So he's not going to be ready for this league match. So it's going to be Hendo as a defensive midfielder. And then you've got Thiago and potentially Keita as well. So let's see what happens with Keita. If not, then my preferential, let's say, midfielder would then be, I don't know, Milner's been having a good season for us, or even Jones, but let's see how it goes. And then strikers up front, you know, he did rest Mane. Salah is again injured, so I do feel that Salah, he'll be waiting for the Champions League. So for the lineup then, I think it's going to be Firmino. I do feel Mane may play on the one of the sides. I think maybe his preferred side of the left. And then you've got Diaz on the right, or even Jota on the right. So I do think maybe it's going to be Jota might, let's say, rest Diaz for the final, or he doesn't want to, let's say, get him injured. So, no, I think it'll be interesting. So, yeah, so City with the league, and then fighting for the Champions League, you know, you got Tottenham as well as Arsenal. Chelsea's confirmed their position, so they're going to be third. And then I feel Tottenham aren't going to lose to Norwich unless they do a Spurs, man. Like, it's one of those. I did have a bet on where it was going to be Tottenham to win, but it's one of those ones. They're too risky, like in general, to bet on. Like they could do a Spurs. That's how floppy they are. Giggity. But no, I do feel that they're going to beat Norwich. You know, Son is fighting for the Golden Boot. Salah again, I don't feel he's going to play, so he's just one goal away. Son is to equalise. So he needs to score 2 to actually win the Golden Ball. So with Son playing against Norwich, I do see him scoring 1 or 2. I think hopefully he only scores 1, so at least it's an equal Golden Ball winner. But yeah, let's see. And then Arsenal, you know, they've I don't know what the hell's going on with Arsenal. Like, they done so well to get away from the relegation battle, like incredibly well. And now all of a sudden they were on a really good winning run, like an incredibly winning run. Then all of a sudden they've got like this Tottenham momentum going on behind them. And they've just been losing and drawing unnecessarily. And now they're going to be playing against Everton, who Everton have now secured their place in the Premier League. And, you know, we did see the celebrations. Man, these guys were happy to stay in the Premier League, you know. They don't do any pitch invasions for any like Europa or Champions League wins, because of course they never bloody ever win anything. So yeah, GG's to that, guys. Finally, first time that you guys are touching the pitch. But yeah, we did see, you know, one of the fans being a bit aggressive to Vieira as well. Vieira, of course, had to retaliate, man. The way the Everton fan was coming across, he was just too aggressive, and he was pushing and, you know, swearing and whatnot to Vieira. So Vieira done, you know, a good thing and just fucking done it to him, man. So yeah, good, man, good. So yeah, so Arsenal to get the Europa position, and then you got United, United. United and West Ham then. So you've got these guys fighting for either the Europa League or the Europa Conference. I really hope United get the conference. Like, I hate them. And the way that they've been playing, it's good. Good that they've been playing like this. I'm glad. I hope the new manager, Ten Hag, messes around even more, man. And gets them, like, you know, where Everton are this season, like, to the relegation battle. So, they've got Crystal Palace at home. No, sorry, Crystal Palace is at home. And United are away. So let's see how that goes. You know, Palace have been very, very strong this season under Vieira. They've played very good football, man. So let's see how that goes with them. United, they've been funny as hell. So yeah, let's see what happens with United and Crystal Palace. I do feel both teams will score. I do hope that Palace win, but it will be both teams to score if United are going to be on their day good. So let's see about that. And then, yep, you got West Ham against Newcastle. So that's going to be a very, very interesting match. You know, West Ham have done phenomenal this season, over expectations. Moises, especially with the Europa League, you know, they progressed so far. They were unlucky, but, you know, it was an overachieved season. And, you know, the amount of games that they played extra was just something that they're not used to. But, you know, GG's to them, you know, West Ham. They've done incredibly well, so I do hope that they overtake United in the Europa League position, and you know, United get the the Conference of Europa. So yeah, and then the final for the relegation battle, we've got Burnley as well as Leeds now. So they're joint on points, but then Leeds have a superior goal difference. So Burnley, let's see what happens with them. They are playing at home against Newcastle. Newcastle have been phenomenal this season. You know, Hoy has done a fantastic job, doing what he can with them. You know, he's made some purchases over the winter break with Bruno coming along as well as Trippier, who's been injured. But they've played incredibly well. So I think again that's going to be a both teams to score, because Burnley are going to do all they can to attack and score and hopefully win. So they need the win, Burnley. So let's see how that goes with them. And then, yeah, so you got Leeds. Oh, wait. My bad. Burnley. Burnley is the one, sorry, with the bloody goal difference. That's better. I was looking at something completely different there, sorry. So Burnley, they just need a win, and they're glad. They're happy. So let's see what happens with that. And then Leeds, they've got Brentford. Brentford are going to be at home, so that's going to be an incredibly interesting match. Again, I do feel that it's going to be both teams to score, but Brentford to win. Brentford have been one of those teams that have done like a Burnley when Burnley got promoted from the Championship to the Premier League, where they all of a sudden were in like a mid-table side during the first season in the Premier League. So Brentford have done something similar as well this season. They've played really well against top teams. Again, overachieved. I honestly thought they were going to be rock bottom of the league. I did not expect Norwich to be rock bottom. I thought they were going to be, you know, second bottom. But yeah, I thought Brentford were going to go like early doors, man. But they've done incredibly well this season. So no, touches to them. You know, well done. So that's the format that I have for the Premier League. And then you got also an exciting league, let's say, fight-off happening in the Inter versus AC side of things. So in the Italy, you've got AC Milan that's leading by two points, and then you've got Inter that's been very strong again this season, second. So I'm really very happy to see both of the let's say the Milan teams doing what they used to do, man. These guys had some insane players, both teams. Like, I used to play as both on Pro Evo, man. Like, that's how good they were. Like, I don't play with them anymore on FIFA or Pro Evo when I used to. They just got dead. Like, Adriano was insane with that left foot, man. He had 99 shot power. 99 shot power. Which was absolutely insane, man. And then you got the defense in AC as well in the old days. You had, like, Maldini, Nesta. So yeah, so I'm very excited for that. I do feel that AC Milan will win. So yeah, let's see. GG's to everyone. You know, we're coming to the end of the video now. Thank you so much again for everyone for tuning in. I've spoken quite a lot in this, and the next video is going to be about the unfortunate loss of the division, and then also the predictions and how they came across. So yeah, take care, guys. If you are new, please do. Well, can't even speak. Please do subscribe, and those that are the legends of being here for a long time, thank you again. Take care. Bye bye.